Hello, my name is Alvin Morales and I'm a program manager in the Azure Stack HCI team. We are pleased to announce GPU partitioning on Azure Stack HCI 22H2. In this short video, I'll show some of the actions you can perform using Windows Admin Center to configure your GPU and assign partition to virtual machines. With that, let's explore GPU partitioning. Here, we have a new GPU updated extension, and you can see that you have a new tab called GPU Partitions. Here you can view all your nodes and the corresponding GPUs that they have internally. You can also see what the partition count is set to and the assignment of these partitions to virtual machines. If the virtual machine is started, it will have an ID and it will show as acquired. If the machine is powered off, it will show under the host but with no partition assigned. In this case, we see that we have this host and this adapter, GPU adapter, that has a different number. So let's reconfigure this adapter by selecting the host, the GPU, the proper number of partitions, and we click configure. Windows Admin Center will run this command on the host, and after a refresh, you can see that the partition count matches all the other nodes and the statistics will all be updated. If we want to assign a partition, we just click on Assign Partition. We select the node or the host that we want, which virtual machine we want to assign a partition to, and the available VRAM that's on this GPU. And then we assign the partition. Behind the scenes, the machine will be powered down, it will be assigned a partition, and then power back up. Once that process is complete, Windows Admin Center will refresh the table and will show the virtual machine with an assigned partition under the corresponding GPU, as you can see here. You also can see that in this console we have 4 virtual machines that are using all or consuming the whole GPU. So next, let's explore how a partition will look in the guest. For that, let's just start with a single virtual machine with no partition assigned, and under display adapters you'll see that it just has the Hyper-V video display adapter. Now, contrasting that with one that has a partition assigned, you will see the same Hyper-V, but in addition you will see the new partition that has been assigned. So let's run a test to see the performance. So if we look at the basic Hyper-V, let's focus on frame per second on this test. And you can see that it's around 4 frames per second. If we contrast that with one virtual machine that has a partition, you can see that now frames per second on this machine is 30 frames per second. Recall that we had 4 other virtual machines, so let's run the same test on all the other VMs so you can see that the frames per second is maintained as we share the same GPU. We have just partitions assigned. So now 3 virtual machines have the same number of frames per second. And lastly, we have one high graphics video running on the 4th virtual machine, and all others are still maintaining the same frames per second. So with this, I hope you enjoyed this video, enjoy all the investments that we're making on Azure Stack HCI. Thank you.